My name is Chris Johnson. I'm not really a picky eater. I know a lot of people who are picky eaters. I just don't give much of a shit. And if I go to a restaurant, if it's fine, it's fine. You know, I'm not gonna fucking pick through the food or send shit back. If it sucks, I just won't go back. For the most part, most food is fine. If somebody makes something for me and asks me to try it, I could think it's the worst fucking thing on earth. I'm not going to crush their dreams, and I'm not going to shatter their fucking happiness by telling them that I think something sucks. Maybe just say like, oh, you know, it's fine, but, you know, it's not my thing. Kind of treat it like you would treat like a dating relationship. Yeah, I want to see other people. It was nice spending time with you for a night, but I'd like to see somebody else. I'd like to taste something else. Something happened recently. Two people, me and a friend of mine, handled the same situation in two drastically different ways. And somebody wasn't too pleased about that. You ever take part in these fucking bake sales? A lot of times like churches have them, or like youth groups or schools. They'll be like, hey, we're raising money for a new playground or whatever the fuck. And we're having a bake sale. And all this stuff is always like super overpriced, but you rationalize to yourself, it's for a good cause. You want to help somebody out. Somebody at work not that long ago was selling pies. His name was Seesh, Evil Seesh. I used to know a guy when I worked at the radio station. His name was Seesh. It was his last name. He was a news director. He was a good man. I never knew anybody with that name, Seesh. And then at the insurance place, I saw somebody else that had the name Seesh. But it wasn't his last name. It was his first name. His first name was Seesh. He wasn't my Seesh. He was Evil Seesh. And Seesh is going around selling pies. And he didn't ask me if I wanted a pie. He asked the ghost if she wanted a pie. He didn't ask me if I wanted a fucking pie. And I was fine with that. I don't give a shit. I don't need no fucking pies. But somehow I got roped into getting a piece of this pie. The ghost was like, hey, did he offer you a pie? And I was like, no, he didn't offer me a fucking pie. She's like, why not? He offered you a pie. I don't know. Were you guys buddies? She's like, he didn't even know my fucking name. Evil Seesh, you motherfucker. You're holding out on me. The type of pie was a sweet potato pie. And I gotta be honest with you, sweet potato pie sounds like dog shit. I mean, I like sweet potatoes, but I never thought, like, once I'm done with dinner, I'm gonna have, like, some sweet potato related item. How the fuck can sweet potato pie be any good? It sounds awful. But the ghost was like, hey, this pie was $10, and I signed up for it. Do you want to go in halfway? I was like, yeah, let's do it. She wasn't there the day the pie got delivered, but Evil Seesh brought me the fucking pie. And I thought, this is a fucking odd situation. How the fuck did this motherfucker know that I was half and half in on the pie when I wasn't asked to buy the goddamn pie? So I talked to the ghost later on. I'm like, yo, Evil Seesh came by when you were gone, and he gave me this fucking pie. How the fuck did he know? And she's like, well, I wrote your name down on the fucking order form. How the fuck? Wait, you ordered before I was a part of this. Why'd you put my name down? Ghost is not on fucking social media. She doesn't want her fucking name out there. She's like super fucking secretive. She must be like wanted by the FBI or some such shit. So she's just like writing my name down. She's like, Chris Johnson, there's 6,000 of your fucking asses out there. I'm just going to put that fucking name down and have the pie delivered. But what if I said, no, I didn't want to go half and half? My name would still be on there. I don't understand how this works. The pie, I'm telling you right now, the pie was fucking ordered before I agreed to go into the goddamn pie, and I'm getting fucking pies delivered to me. So I took that motherfucker home, because she wasn't there when it got dropped off, and I cut it in fucking half, and I put my half in the fucking fridge, and I brought her half back to her, and I tasted this fucking pie. Holy fuck. It was amazing. Jesus Christ. I don't know how the fuck sweet potato pie can be any good, but it was fantastic. So a couple days later, Ghost is back off her fucking hiatus, and I gave her the pie, and she's like, how was it? I was like, well, I think it was good. She's like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. What do you mean? You ordered it. She's like, yeah, I know, but it was for a good cause. I just don't think it's probably not going to be as good as my mom's. I'm picky. Well, I don't know. Is it a complicated recipe? I've never made it before. I assume recipes for most shit are the same. It's not like at this point in our fucking history, we're going to come up with like crazy ways to like make new shit. So Evil Seesh comes by. He sees me. He's got his big fucking smile on his face. He's like the nicest guy in the world, even though he's evil. And he's like, hey man, what'd you think of that fucking pie? And I was like, bro, I got to tell you, it was fucking sensational. And he got like super excited. Like Buddy the Elf when he put the syrup on the fucking spaghetti. He's like, oh, good. And then he looks at the ghost and he's like, what did you think about it? And she's like, oh, I haven't had it yet. He's like, okay, well, let me know about that shit. So then she wanders into the fucking kitchen to get the fucking pie out. And I was like, you gonna taste it in front of him? She's like, fuck no, don't fucking mention this. But Evil Seesh stayed around. She didn't know he was like lurking in the fucking shadows. And she tried some of the pie. And she didn't give a fuck about the pie. She thought, it's not as good as my mom's pie. I don't care for this. So Evil Seesh walks over and he's like, so what'd you think? And instead of just doing what I did and just saying it was fucking good, even though she didn't think it was good, she was like, oh, yeah, it was cool. It was cool? It was kind of like, they just went on a date. Hey, how'd things go? It was all right. Wait, just all right? Like, it's shitty then. You know it's shitty. You know she didn't have a good time. You know she didn't enjoy the pie. And Evil Seesh is like, wait a minute. Just cool? What the fuck is that? And she's like, no, it was cool. What did I say? It was cool. I said it was cool. I didn't say it was bad. Ghost, come on now. Like, you can't insinuate that it was cool. It was okay. It's basically what you told him is like, you know what, man, it probably sucked balls. I don't want it. It didn't taste that good. My mom's probably fucking better. Like, he could smell that on you. You could smell that. That's what it's cool means. He knew. Good news is, I got the rest of that fucking pie. I basically got the whole goddamn pie because she don't fucking want it. So I just took the rest of it home with me. I got about fucking 85% of that fucking pie, and I pounded that motherfucker all last week. Little whipped cream on top. I'm gonna fucking find a way to get sweet potato pie. But I don't want to make it. I don't know if there's any other bake sales. If anybody wants to make my ass a sweet potato pie, I guess is what I'm saying, you can deliver that shit to me. I'll pay you for it. You know, I'll pay you for your time. Apparently, though, it's not going to be as good as Ghost's mom makes, I guess. I don't know. I think her mom has listened to this podcast a time or two. So, listen, why don't you make my ass a sweet potato pie? I promise you, if I don't like it, I'll tell you it's good. I'll be back those Sundays and Wednesdays. That's when you get more podcast episodes. I am on Apple Podcasts and Google Play. I'm on Spotify. The main host of the podcast is on Podbean. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You. You can catch me on Instagram too. That's at maybe 5 minutes. And I'm going to keep popping this motherfucker out in the Facebook timeline. You can find me there as well.